I'm not a very good golfer. So I've never really had very much use for any of these golf clubs and sticks and things. And I've actually never even been golfing. But Johan and I got a set of golf clubs here. And really, I've got no use for them as golf clubs. I mean, you can always hit stuff with them, I guess. But I mean, how much stuff do you even want to hit or ever need to hit? I came up with the best idea and best use for golf clubs in my opinion, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is over in the shop. Turn it on. You can set it down. Those are really hard, so they're actually kind of hard to cut off. I'm pretty sure that a lot of golfers somewhere are probably really horrified. So what I'm using for the actual roasting part of the roaster is just some plain iron wire. So I bought this whole roll of wire a couple months ago. I thought this stuff would just work well because it's not galvanized. It doesn't have any weird coatings on the outside of it. It's just plain iron. So the worst thing that might be on the roaster is some rust, and rust is not a problem if you eat some of it. So no concern there. This should be exactly what we want. What I found works good is you bend the length that you want for your roaster, then you bend it down, back up again, over, and then your length for the other side of the roaster. Just like that. Then you'll see how these kind of like fold in toward each other. You have to pull it back out like that. We're just trying to close this loop so it's narrow enough that we can actually hammer it in. Then you have to bend this so that you have a surface to hammer against, because you can't pound on the end of the wire. So I just bend these over like that, and then I have enough of a surface to actually hit on with the hammer, see? Now you can't clamp these very tightly because this metal is so brittle it'll just shatter on you, and definitely don't want it to shatter. So we clamp it in the vise and then we heat it on the end so that this metal gets just malleable enough that this can pound into it and bend it. And then as soon as this hardens back up, gets cold again, it's like super brittle again. So you just can't do it without heating it. So go ahead and heat it. You don't want to do it too aggressively or it'll just cut it. But see, just like that. And squeezing that so that it crimps it pretty well in there, and that works pretty well. And then it's just a matter of reshaping your rather messed up tines, because they get really messed up while you're pounding everything together. There, we got another roaster done. I think they're ready to try out. These will be super nice. So now we have turned a golf club set from something that is practically useless into something that is really useful. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
This will be a lot nicer now that we have some actual good quality roasting sticks. Also, they have like really cool handles. This one's got some like red accents in it. These ones have these really cool blue stars. So that one's also got blue stars. Wow, such fancy roasting sticks. You'll never find fancy roasting sticks like this anywhere else. Yeah, I'm very pleased with how those turned out. Don't those all just look super nice?
Mm-hmm.
Good way to get rid of the garbage golf clubs and get something useful from them. Anyway, hope that you enjoyed. Talk to you later.